Teen Mom fans are used to drama in the life of Amber Portwood, but the current situation isn't amusing because her fiancé, Gary Wayt, has been reported missing. Gary shouldn't be confused with her ex, Gary Shirley, and MTV fans met the new Gary on Teen Mom, the next chapter. Teen Mom fans don't know Gary Wayt all that well, but they are concerned for him. After all, on June 11th, Amber reported that he went missing. It came very soon after he debuted on Teen Mom, the next chapter. However, her brother, Sean Portwood, went off on fans who discussed what allegedly happened. Amber Portwood and Gary Wayt's family seem very distressed because it's been over 3 days since they last heard from him. According to them, Amber Portwood described them as having an emotional conversation before he departed. However, it's not clear if they had a big fight or not. Now, her brother Sean is dissing MTV fans who think that happened. Official reports were made about Gary, who went missing in North Carolina. However, Sean Portwood lambasted MTV fans who discussed the situation. On Instagram, the Teen Mom Chatter account shared a screenshot of what he said about Gary. "This is false, and you should not be reporting it this way. Absolutely disgusting how you guys will do anything for likes." Naturally, as there was a report made by Amber Portwood, a Teen Mom fan got a bit irritated with him. They replied, "Duh, there is a police report he's missing." Well, it turned out that he meant the discussion about a fight. However, he later backed down a bit, agreeing that they were not there and don't know exactly what happened. Exactly how Portwood's brother jumped on social media 5 years ago to defend Amber against the lies from Andrew Glennon, he has, again, jumped on social media to dispute the reports and call them false. It has been reported that both the police report and Gary 2.0's family have said Amber and Gary had an emotional conversation prior to Gary leaving. Teen Mom OG Teen Mom fans discussed what Sean had said about Amber Portwood's fiancé, Gary Wayt. Here are some of their comments. "He's part of the reason she is the way she is. No one's called her out enough to make her want to hold herself accountable. Anyone remembering better days of Portwood clothing after she went after Andrew with a machete?" Someone commented under E!News post on Facebook saying Gary has went sick, missing before, and threatened to unalive himself. Sounds like he has some issues and they don't need to be together if true. This story reminds me of Brian Laundrie. What are your thoughts about Amber Portwood's brother claiming that Gary Wayt and the fight before going missing is fake? In the meticulously curated world of reality television, drama is the currency. For over a decade, Teen Mom viewers have watched Amber Portwood's life unfold, a saga of resilience, relapse, fraught relationships, and the arduous journey towards stability. But the current crisis gripping Portwood's world is not a story arc designed for ratings. It is a raw, frightening real-life mystery, the disappearance of her fiancé, Gary Wayt. And as the search enters a tense new phase, the drama is no longer contained to the screen. It has erupted between Portwood's family and the very fan base that made her famous, revealing a toxic brew of concern, speculation, and long-simmering resentments. Gary Wayt, whom fans met just weeks ago on the season premiere of Teen Mom, the next chapter, vanished on Sunday, June 9, 2024, while the couple was vacationing in Bryson City, North Carolina. The official police report, filed by Portwood, confirms he is a missing person. The last known trace of him is digital location data from his abandoned phone, placing him at a local Walgreens. Beyond that, silence. In the agonizing void of information, a secondary conflict has ignited. Portwood's brother, Sean Portwood, has launched a fierce offensive on social media against fans and gossip outlets discussing the case. His intervention, while likely born of familial protectiveness, has added fuel to an already volatile situation, pulling back the curtain on the intensely adversarial relationship between reality TV families and their online commentators. Sean Portwood's social media salvo was direct. Responding to a post from account at Teen Mom Chatter that detailed the disappearance and mentioned the reported emotional conversation between Amber and Gary prior to his vanishing, Sean fired back, "This is false, and you should not be reporting it this way. Absolutely disgusting how you guys will do anything for likes." This instinct to confront the narrative head-on is a familiar one for Sean. 5 years ago, he publicly defended Amber against allegations from her ex, Andrew Glennon, following a highly publicized domestic incident. His role has long been that of a shield, attempting to deflect what the family perceives as harmful misinformation. In this instance, his specific target appeared to be the characterization of a pre-disappearance fight. When a fan pointed out the irrefutable fact of the police report, Sean clarified and slightly walked back his statement, agreeing that outsiders were not there and don't know exactly what happened. However, the damage in the court of public opinion was done. His outburst served as a lightning rod, redirecting attention from a missing man to the defensive posture of his fiancée's family. It underscored a central tension. In the age of instant commentary, a family's private crisis is instantly public fodder, and their grief is often accompanied by a desperate, frustrating battle to control the story. The reaction from the teen mom community to Sean's posts was swift and polarized, reflecting a deep and complicated history with Amber Portwood's public persona. Beneath the surface of concern for Gary Wayt, a relative stranger to the audience, lies a bedrock of entrenched opinions about Amber. One commenter pointed directly to her family dynamic, stating, "He's part of the reason she is the way she is. No one's called her out enough to make her want to hold herself accountable." This sentiment references a long-held critique by some viewers that Portwood's support system enables her, protecting her from full accountability for past actions, including the 2019 machete incident with Andrew Glennon. More chilling were the comparisons and dark speculations. One commenter invoked the ghost of Gabby Petito's tragic case, writing, "This story reminds me of Brian Laundrie." The parallel, though extreme, speaks to a subconscious narrative shaping in some fans' minds: a couple on a road trip, a mysterious disappearance, and a frantic partner left behind. Another comment claimed someone commented under E!News post on Facebook saying Gary has went missing before and threatened to unalive himself. This unverified allegation, if true, would introduce a grave and urgent mental health component to the search, but its origins in anonymous Facebook commentary highlight the dangerous game of telephone that surrounds such cases.